UGD coming at you with a real oddball, guys. High Hunter Frontier 6-shooter in 357 Magnum. Woo! This was offered up as a partial trade, and it's a really good story, so hopefully you stick with me. Let me give you a rundown of this single action hot rod. You've got steel sitting on a little bit aluminium stuck here and there. You got 11 inches long. Yeah, this is a long gun. 5.5 inches tall. 1 3/4 inches wide. You got a big old 6-inch barrel. Capacity is 6 plus nothing. 43.5 ounces. I didn't stutter, guys. That's a big old gun right there. 46 ounces fully loaded. Fit on it is actually very, very tight. Yeah, I'm really impressed with the fit on it. The finish needed a whole lot of help. I'm going to show you some before pictures. Yeah, this gun has a fixed sights, just like you'd expect on an old Colt copy. The single action trigger, yeah, it's pretty good, guys. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. It actually is very clean and breaks good. The grip on it, it's just got an old wood grip on it, and it didn't even fit right when I got it. Used on these things, I have no idea. I can't find one that has sold. Yeah, I've seen them in 22 that have sold. They're bringing that $200 range, $250. But gosh, I can't find any of the 357 Magnums. New, these hot rods sold for $74.95. Here's a little bit of history about High Hunter, or Hayward was his first name. He went by High Hunter. He had a retail location out in California. Yeah, this gun is even marked Hollywood. Oh, yes, out in California. And he was selling guns to the stars, they say. And he would sell via catalog. And then he sold some single actions that were made in the U.S. And sometimes they're confused. This one is confused with that. But when that company went out of business, he contracted with J.P. Sauers. Yeah, J.P. Sauers of Sig Sauer. This is a Sig Sauer gun from the 1950s, 1960s, which makes it all the cooler right there. That cat went defunct, went out of business. But, I'll show you a couple of still shots of his ads. They're, what you would typically find back then when you could order a gun out of a catalog and they would send it right to your house. So there you guys go. Now, the proof mark on it, that's what was interesting. Right here, and I'll get a close-up, it does have the Sauer proof mark on it. How cool is that? Now, this one says 3/0553. I don't know how many they made, but it was made in the West Germany. So there's all your goodness right there. Now, the fellow that traded this, he kind of told me, hey, it's missing a couple of parts, maybe not wanting to fire, and he shows up, and out of it is the firing pin. Now, this has got the frame firing pin. It's out completely in parts. And then there is no way for the hammer to go back. Yeah, it just pulls back and locks, nothing there. And then the grips were just not even barely hanging on. So, yeah, the finish was shot. So I started working on it. Numerich had the parts for it. So I got the firing pin assembly, slapped that baby in there. When I took the gun apart, these Colts are pretty straightforward. Yeah, it was just basically the spring had jumped off the hammer. So I don't know if somebody was in there fiddling with it. Got their grips, they're fairly well aligned. I mean, there's still some gaps in there, but these are the original grips that go with the gun. And then started doing some finish work on it. And now this hot rod is ready to go to the range and shoot. Yeah, there was about an hour worth of fitting on that firing pin to get that in there. So guys, there's your first look at just an oddball, but it's in the right caliber, 357 Magnum. Hey, if you like the video, hit the thumbs up. If you think he ought to do something else with his free time, hit the thumbs down and please subscribe.